Game 7. Harris pulls up, 10-footer, knocks it down. And Minnesota go back up 8. 3:45 left here in the third. Randall puts it up, no good. Towns the rebound. Hawkins brings it up. Bayless guards him. Just over 3.5 to play here in the third. Hawkins down the lane, layup, banks it in, and Minnesota go back up by 10.
And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Minnesota down 2 games to none. Won the next 3 and blew a golden opportunity in game 6. But we're back in Phoenix for game 7, and Minnesota have dictated the pace. Mourning and Hardaway need to get back in the game. Time slipping away on their championship hopes. Caldwell Pope has the basketball. Right side for Fisher. Drop to Randall, gives it back to Fisher. Looking for Randall down low on the right blocks. Hop steps, puts up the shot, banks it in. It's an 8-point game. Julius Randle coming up big here in game 7. Covington has the basketball down the lane. 10-footer, no good. Randle the rebound. Battier has the basketball. Gives it to Randle up top post. 20-footer. Got the roll. And it's a 6-point game with 2.5 to play here in the third. Crowd chanting defense. Harris has the basketball, gives it to Covington. This is down low to Love. He jams it in. And Nash gets off the bench as he's set to check in at the next whistle. Randall has the basketball, gives it to Mourning on the left box. Goes up, blocked by Towns. Towns has really stepped up the last 5 games. You would think it would be a matchup Mourning would dominate, but it hasn't been the case. Hawkins pulls up, 10-footer, no good. Randall the rebound. Caldwell Pope has the basketball. Fisher a 3. It's good. And it's a 5-point game. Hawkins to Love. Love right side for Harris. Gives it to Towns. 15 feet away. Now looks to make his move. Hop steps in the lane. Runner blocked by Mourning. Battier has the basketball. Back come the Suns. Tim Walls gets back. Left corner for Caldwell Pope. Mourning sets the screen. Pope, 15-footer in the lane, no good. Love the rebound. Harris has the basketball, pulls up 20-footer. That's good. And the Timberwolves go back up 7. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Randall has the basketball. Crossover dribble. Fisher, a 3-pointer again. No good. Mourning the rebound, the follow, it's good. Five-point game here in third. Love, this is the Towns, what a pass. And the Timberwolves go up 7. Randall has it right side, dribbles down the lane, gives it to Mourning, fakes, puts up the banker, banks it in. And it's a 5-point game again. Hawkins dribbles off a Covington screen, dribbles off a Love screen, gives it to Towns, left side, fakes. Hawkins a 3, no good. Mourning the rebound, 2 seconds left in the quarter. Pope throws up a 3, no good. And that's going to end the third. And 3 quarters complete here in Phoenix. And the Timberwolves with a 5-point lead here in game 7. Looking for a big time upset here in game 7 on Phoenix's home floor. Fourth quarter set to begin here at Talking Resort Arena. Minnesota with a 5-point lead here in game 7. Hardaway back in the game, has the basketball, guarded by Nash. Mourning has the ball, 17 feet away on the left. Mourning puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, fouled, and he will go to the line and get the ball and shoot 2 free throws. That's just Towns' first personal foul. In a matchup like this, you would think that both players would be in foul trouble, but they've managed to stay out of foul trouble this whole series. What a series has been. Phoenix winning the first 2 games on the home floor. Minnesota turning the tie back in Minnesota and won game 5 here. For Phoenix held tough and actually had a 17-point lead in game 6. Minnesota came all the way back, had a chance to take the lead, but Mourning with some crucial jumpers down the stretch, and we find ourselves in a game 7. And now Minnesota clinging to a 4-point lead in the first minute of play here in the 4th quarter. Mourning sets himself for the second free throw. He hit the first. That's good. And it's a 3-point game. Hudson has the basketball. Left corner for Middleton. Guarded by Lance Stephenson, who's also played well defensively and offensively in this series. Gives it to Towns on the left blocks. Makes the move. Short shot, no good. Tipped by Love, and that is huge. 66-61. Mourning sets the screen for Hardaway. Spins. Dribbles down the lane, and he's fouled by Nash, who picks up his second personal. And it looked like Phoenix is making a conscious effort to get to the basket. So Tim Hardaway goes to the foul line. Julius Erving quiet in this game. He had 27 points in game 6. First free throw from Hardaway. That's good. It would be an utter disappointment if Phoenix don't wrap up this series. The winner to play the Washington Wizards in the NBA Finals, who completed a 4-game sweep of the Boston Celtics. So the Wizards are well rested. And Westbrook looking to take on either Steve Nash or Tim Hardaway. That's going to be a good matchup either way. Love has the basketball, gives it back to Nash. Nash guarded by Hardaway. Dribbles down the lane. Short shot. No good. Rebound Towns. Blocked by Mourning. Hardaway comes back the other way. Timberwolves get back. Left corner. Stevenson a 3. No good. Tipped up. No good. Rebound Towns. Nash has the basketball. Left corner. Middleton a 3. No good. Harrington the rebound. Stevenson now pulls up. 15-footer. That's good. And it's a 1-point game. 8:20 to play here in the 4th. What a series. Hudson has the basketball. Dribbles left against Erving. Down the lane. Short shot. No good. Dr. J brings up the ball. Left corner for Hardaway. Alley-oop to J. And Hudson snatches it right out of the hair with one hand. Wow. Nash a 3. That's good. And Minnesota go back up 4. Mourning tries to set the screen for Hardaway. Gives it to Dr. J. Spins. Got the Hardaway. 20-footer. No good. Towns the rebound. Nash brings it up on the right side of the floor and gives it to Hudson. Up top the 3-point arc. He hands it right side for Nash. Nash gives it up top to Love. Left side for Middleton. Down low to Towns on the left blocks. Towns guarded by Mourning. Right side for Nash. Towns comes over and sets the screen. Nash crossover dribble behind the back. Puts up a wild shot. Puts it in. As the shot clock was expiring. And Minnesota go up by 6. Just under 7 to play here in Game 7. Hardaway gives it to Mourning. Mourning now back. Puts up the up and under. Puts up the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. The follow is good. And it's a 4-point game. Minnesota 71. Suns 67. Hudson have the basketball. Right side for Towns. 20-footer. No good. Harrington the rebound. Outlets to Irvin. And he holds the basketball. Left side, Stevenson the three. Off the mark. Hudson the rebound. Hudson now down the lane. Scoop layup. He puts it in. Soda puts it. Phoenix in the dire straits here. They down 6 with 6 minutes to play. Stevenson has the basketball left side. Mourning down the lane. Runner in the lane. Count it and the foul. Towns picks up his second personal. And Phoenix have a chance to draw closer. They pulled to within 1 earlier in the 4th. That looked like one of those Patrick Ewing runners that he learned from Patrick Ewing at Georgetown. Ewing and the Detroit Pistons was ousted by the Boston Celtics in the first round. Utter disappointment for Detroit, as they had a stacked team with Kevin Durant, but Shaq and the Celtics ousted them, eventually succumbing to the Wizards in the conference finals. Mourning hits the free throw. Minnesota up 3. Just under 6 minutes to play here in Game 7. The winner to advance to the NBA Finals to go up against the Wizards. Knocked away, stolen away by Hardaway. 2-on-1, Hardaway all the way, and he banks it in. 1-point game here in Phoenix. Love down the lane, puts up the layup, count it, and the foul. Al Harrington picks up the personal foul.
So impressive how quick Love gets his shot off, Kevin. I mean, even when the defense is on him, he knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Tough shot in traffic, and Love will go to the line and shoot 2. Minnesota knocked off the number 1 seed in the LA Clippers in 6. They won the first game of that series, lost the next 2, only to win the next 3. And that was a disappointing ending to Steph Curry and Carmelo Anthony's season. Mourning has it. Now looking to back it against Towns. Look up the runner. No good. Mourning the follow. The banker. No good for the foul. And Love picks up the personal. And that's Minnesota's fourth team foul here in the 4th. One more and they'll be in the penalty the rest of the quarter. Mourning to the line to shoot 2. Mourning with 15 points and 14 rebounds. He's doing everything he can here in Game 7 to push his team past this pesky Minnesota Timberwolves team. But they're both 3 and 4 seeds, so both teams are no slouch here in the Western Conference. Mourning hit the first, 5:06 to play here in Game 7. Second free throw. That's good. He's taking his time, and it's a 2-point game. Nash brings it up. Gives it to Love. Guarded by Harrington. Gives it back to Hudson. Left side for Love. Love drives against Harrington. Down the lane. Blocked by Mourning. Stevenson has the basketball. Brings it up. Left side. Fakes a jumper, gives it to Hardaway. Guarded by Nash, up top to Stevenson. Right side for Harrington, left corner for Hardaway. Hardaway now fakes a jumper, Drives against Nash. Now pulls up 10-footer. No good. Tipped around. Towns come away with the rebound. Just under 4.5 to play here in Game 7. Minnesota clinging, and Middleton hits a three. 5-point lead for Minnesota. Mourning drives right, puts up the layup, banks it in. And Mourning flexes his muscles as Minnesota lead is only 3. Love has it right side. Jab step, drives down the lane, runner, banks it in. And Minnesota go up by 5. Love with 15 points.
It's really been a tale of two halves, kind of a slow start, but this
Hardaway a three. It's gone. It's a 2-point game. Hardaway flexing 3.5 to play here in the 4th. Love has the basketball, guarded by Harrington. Makes his move, drives right. Gives it to Middleton, 20-footer, no good. Harrington the rebound. Outlets Stevenson, pulls up 20-footer left side. It's gone, and the game is tied at 81.
Finally, they fought themselves back.
They fought all the way back.
We've got a new ball game here now. And really all the momentum.
Coming up on 3 minutes to play. Hudson has the basketball, guarded by the doctor. Love fakes the screen. Now Love, Towns had the screen on him. Crossover dribble. Nash a 3-pointer right side. Bang! Minnesota up 3. Anxious moments here in Phoenix. Mourning has it left side. 17 feet away. Spins to the baseline. Fakes, head fake, puts up the shot. Wild shot off the guard. No good. Hudson had the basketball in the front court. Gives it to Nash. Nash now left side for Love. From top to 3-point arc. Gives it to Nash in the left wing. Nash now dribbles off the screen. Love has it. Fires up the jumper. No good. Over the backboard, out of bounds. Suns basketball with exactly 2 minutes to play here in Game 7. Minnesota clinging to a 3-point lead. What a series this has been. Stevenson has the basketball, gives it to Mourning. Down the lane. Champ, block! Nash has the basketball. Looking to drive right, has the basketball, brings it back up top. Gives it to Hudson. Hudson now dribbles off the screen. Left side for Towns. Looking to go to work on Mourning. 17 foot away. Oh, he puts in the following jumper. And Minnesota got 5. Karl Anthony Towns with 17 points. A 5-point lead for the Timberwolves. Mourning backs in, dribbles across the lane, runner bikes it in. Alonzo Mourning pulls him to within 3. Mourning with 21 points. Nash gives it to Hudson, dribbles off a Love screen, gives it to Towns on the right side. It's fall away, no good. Randall the rebound. Stevenson brings it up on the right side. Gives it to Randall, back to Hardaway to Randall. Randall now right side to Stevenson, looking for Alonzo. Now looking to make his move, shot, no good. The rebound, the follow, no good. Mourning the follow, no good. Here come the Wolves, up by 3, 40 seconds to play here in Game 7. Hudson has the basketball, right side for Nash to Love. Love left side for Middleton, looking for Towns on the left side. Looking to go one-on-one, down the lane, puts up the shot, no good for the foul. And Mourning is irate with 27 seconds to play and a 3-point Timberwolves lead. What a finish here in Game 7. But you could clearly see he fouled him. And now Towns will go to the line to extend the lead. Suns with 2 timeouts, T-Wolves with 2 timeouts. Minnesota did not look like they could win here in Phoenix after Game 2 getting blown out. First free throw, it's good. Minnesota up 4. But they got that home cooking, came back in Game 5 and demolished Phoenix, and now all of a sudden they have no fear on their home floor as they controlled the game. Second free throw. That's good. And Minnesota up 5 with 27 seconds to play. And they're on the verge of making it to the NBA Finals as Washington awaits.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl-Anthony Towns. And when he's been on the floor,
Towns had a big game, 19 points, 8 of 19 from the field. Right now, he's the player of the game. As his dishing and swishing, fall away jumpers. A 5-point lead. Randall will inbound. Looking. Inbound to Morning. Crossover dribble at the foul line. Up top to Hardaway. Fakes a three. Up top to Randall. Foul line jumper. It's good with 17 seconds, and now they got a foul. And almost a steal by Stevenson, and Gary Harris will go to the line to try to extend the lead. 16.4 seconds to play here in Phoenix. First free throw, that's good. Minnesota up by 4. Gary Harris cold-blooded at the foul line. Second free throw, that's good. And the Suns call their final timeout. 16.4 seconds to play here at Talking Resort Stick Arena. And Minnesota with a 5-point lead and on the verge of becoming Western Conference champions. Obviously, the goal is not just to win the conference, but to also win the NBA title. And they're on the verge of going to the finals for the first time in franchise history. Wizards, formerly known as the Washington Bullets, hasn't been in the NBA finals since 1978. And it will be interesting to see how that series will pan out as Westbrook, Anthony Davis and company seeks their opponent. Randall will come out with Morning, Hardaway, Stevenson, and Dr. J. Randall to inbound, looking, inbound to J. Gives it back to Stevenson. Fakes, fires up the three. No good. Love the rebound. And they foul him with 6.6 seconds remaining, and that just may about done it. As Hudson will go to the line as Minnesota about to pull off the shocker. But it's no surprises that they have played championship basketball throughout the playoffs. They didn't look like it in the first 2 games. But they responded well, coming here to Phoenix, still in the last 2. He misses the first free throw. Phoenix still got to go the length of the court, but this one is just about all said and done. Second free throw. That's good, and Minnesota up by 6. Inbound to Hardaway, 4 seconds to go. Morning to Stevenson. Randall for 3, no good, and now we're doing. Final score from Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the Western Conference champions. They eliminate the Phoenix Suns 91-85 in a proud moment for this franchise. Kevin Love, Karl-Anthony Towns came into a hostile environment here in Phoenix, and they're on their way, and they will be meeting the Washington Wizards in the NBA Finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.